finally arrived. The Sons of Rust, howling into the battlefield with fury and frost. This is the brand new Space Wolves army set, and it's packed with icy savagery and some very awesome minis. Whether you're a longtime Fang of Fenris, or this is your first step into the Space Wolves army, this box is one hell of a way to jump in. So let's crack it open and see if the Allfather would approve. Space Wolves are proud and savage warriors who hail from the death world of Fenris. Steeped in the tribal cultures of their homeworld, these transhuman warriors garb themselves in the pelts of the lupine beast and adorn their armor with the sacred totems and runic script of their icebound home. When the great companies of Fenris go to war, their warriors battle with all the ferocity and cunning reminiscent of Fenris's lupine predators. This box contains the Codex supplement for the Space Wolves, the data sheets, assembly guide, and transfer sheets, as well as 28 Space Wolf miniatures. This includes the Wolfguard Battle Leader, Wolf Priest, 3 Wolfguard Head Takers with 3 hunting wolves, 10 Blood Claws, and 10 Grey Hunters. The box itself is cool as ever. I really love the design. I like how on both sides the red and the yellow markings that are common on the shoulder pauldrons of the Space Wolves. And before we bust open this box, let me know down in the comments if you plan on picking up some Space Wolves, and please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It's really helping me out, and appreciate all of you guys so much. But let's get into it. Once you get the box open, it's pretty much standard, just like all other Space Marine boxes or any other kind of Warhammer box. I really like all of the wolf iconography and the colors. It does look really nice. They always have good packaging. They are the gold standard. The miniatures are great. I really love the sculpts. This is why I bought the box. I know a lot of people throw shade on Space Wolves, but I think they're really cool. And that was actually one of the armies I was gonna pick. It was like the army I was gonna pick originally between that and Dark Angels. I went with the Dark Angels in the end, but here I am behind Space Wolves anyway. And I do think that these guys are awesome. I really love the Wolf Priest and the Guard, the Wolf Guard Battle Leader. Very cool sculpts. I know that they're just Space Vikings, and it's kind of like a little corny, but it's also badass, and it doesn't really matter to me. I just think it's cool, and everybody knows it's the rule of cool. So I really noticed that the face sculpts were really crisp and clear. I'm really excited to get these going and paint them at some point. Underneath the miniatures, we have this Warhammer paper. Move that aside. And we got this booklet thing here, which we will move aside. Underneath, you have, the bases, pretty standard, and the transfer sheet. And then in this little booklet is the book and booklet. I'd say the Codex supplement for the Space Wolves is one of the coolest ones I've seen for 10th edition so far. I love the gold trim on the outside of it. It matches the cards, which you'll see, which even the other cards, the ones I have with the Dark Angels, have that gold trim, but the book does not. The Codex supplement does not, but I really like this one. I think the artwork is really awesome. And just like all the books are really, I really like their books. I bought a lot of them just because the artwork is cool and they're really high quality. There is the data sheet cards, which is awesome that this box comes with those as well. They are in the book, but it is nice to have the cards and not have to lug the book around if you're playing. And I think they're really nice. I mean, they're very high quality. I like the gold on the outside. like I was saying earlier, and they're like a thick, nice cardstock. And the classic assembly guide. Out of the miniature companies I've tried so far, they are, again, the gold standard comparatively. I mean, I don't know if there's a company out there that makes better ones, but I feel like these are the best like assembly guidebooks you can get, and they're pretty standard. This is the same as you'd get in any other box. And there you have it, the Might of Fenris all-in-one box. If you're building a Space Wolves army, this is a no-brainer. If you love cool miniatures, this is a no-brainer. If you don't care at all about Space Marines and Space Wolves, then what are you doing here? Let me know in the comments if you guys are picking up your Space Wolves army set and which model you're the most excited to paint. Hope you guys liked this unboxing and review. I will continue to spend all my money on miniatures to try and make a cool channel for you guys, and so you guys can see this stuff, and I will just go into further debt. But that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember that the giveaway for the Strock from Squidmire Miniatures is still going on. Be sure to follow the link in the description to fill out the form, and just make a comment on the video and subscribe to the channel. All the details are in that link. And yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it, you guys. It helps the YouTube algorithm move this towards glory. That's what we want. I really appreciate everybody for watching and commenting, and it's really cool to have already had some really cool people in the comments and in the community that we're building. More cool stuff to come. Thank you guys again for watching. Peace out.